everyone, I'm here with your weekly Tarotscope for the week of July 2nd to the 7th of 2018. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you want your own reading, you can click the links below to my Etsy shop. I'm thinking of switching up some of the readings as the month goes on, so stay tuned for that. As well, if you want to join the Facebook group Rock and Roll Witches, we're having a great time over there. I'm so grateful to everyone that joined. You guys are awesome. There's just 3 questions to answer to join, and they're pretty straightforward and easy, so feel free to come on over there if you want. But let's get to what you're here for, which is the weekly Tarotscope. So let's start with Aries. So Aries, you have the Page of Pentacles. So I'm not really surprised by this one because Mars rules your sign and Mars is in retrograde. So this is a week where things are slowing down for you. It's not that they're not moving forward, they're just not moving at the pace you would like them to. The Page of Pentacles is very much a card of slow and steady and careful progress. It's also the card of the student. So you're kind of in student mode right now. You're learning things. And I think if you take that approach of like, you know what, right now I'm just learning stuff, you may not feel as frustrated if you look at it that way. This is also a card reminding you that self-care, especially physical self-care, being careful with your money, really taking care of your body and your health is very important for you this week. For Taurus, we have the 7 of Wands. Taurus, you may feel like you're on the defense this week, that other people are either challenging you, you're in competition with people, or even that people are jealous. And it's telling you to stand your ground, not to worry about what other people are thinking or saying, or or any little snide comments or anything like that. You need to go forward with your path, and you need to kind of stand up for yourself sometimes and tell people, no, this is what I'm doing. For Gemini, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So Gemini, this is going to be a great week for you. It's a week of satisfaction. It's a week of really enjoying yourself. It's a week of being grateful for all that you have, not just the physical, but the relationships you have, the environment you're in, just being grateful and having gratitude. I don't see any big changes this week, but it is a week of just enjoying yourself. So enjoy it. For Cancer, we have the 3 of Swords. I kind of like this, the 3 swords and the cake. So this is a week, Cancer, where you're going to be feeling all the feels, and a week where you may be feeling some sorrow and some loss, and you may even just be feeling sad without really knowing why. And that's okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to grieve. Sometimes we need that time. We need that time to grieve and to let go and to say goodbye to things. For Leo, we have the 5 of Swords. So Leo, you might be feeling testy this week. It's warning you not to get into fights that you can't win. It's also warning you that some people, there's nothing you can do. They're negative, and you're not going to win them over. There's nothing you can say or do to change their minds. Sometimes the best thing you can do is walk away. For Virgo, we have the Ace of Cups. Virgo, this looks like a really great week for you, a week where you're feeling very inspired by things. You're feeling like your emotions are really opening up. It's a great week for starting a new romance. It's a great week if you're looking to start a creative project or get pregnant. It's a fertility card, so if you don't want fertility, take your birth control. This is a very fertile card, but it's fertile in not just the physical way, but just anything you're starting, in particular anything with an emotional component to it or any kind of relationship. This is a great week for that. For Libra, we have the Chariot, so our first major arcana card of the week. Libra, you're very determined. You're really going for it. You are definitely, you've got a goal in sight, and you're going to get there no matter what. Sorry, my cat's just distracting me. So, yes, it's a very much a week of determination for Libra, not distraction. Determination. You are going forward. You're getting your balance together, and very much, Libra, I know you love to be balanced. So it's very much about finding that balance, moving with a sense of determination towards your goal. It's a good week for travel as well. For Scorpio, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Scorpio, you're juggling a lot this week. There's a lot on your plate, but you are managing it. You are managing to, kind of juggle things and keep everything going. It's a week too where you might get a little bit of money or a little bit of help. And so you just keep everything in the air. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by my cat. I keep hearing something. And anyway, Let's focus, Lou. Yes, this is a week for balance, just like it is with Libra, but with you, it's just kind of like you're keeping everything kind of going, and you're able to do it. You're able to keep everything in the air right now. You also may have some money coming your way this week. For Sagittarius, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So Sagittarius, this is a week where you may be feeling despondent about your job or about your work situation. You may feel like you just want to throw in the towel and do something else, and you're just really unhappy with it. So I think this is a week to examine, like, are you really unhappy with your job? And if so, it might mean finding something else you love to do. Or is it just a funk that you're in, and maybe you just need to look at it in a new way? So it's kind of an examining week. It's also reminding you that, you know, if you've neglected your hobbies, you might want to go back to them and pick them up again. For Capricorn, we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. So Capricorn, be careful about being over generous this week. You may have come into some money or be feeling really generous, and there's nothing wrong with generosity, but sometimes we let people take advantage of us, or we're over generous to people, or on the flip side, sometimes people are generous to us, but it comes at a cost. And so just be careful of those issues this week. For Aquarius, we have the Eight of Cups reversed. So Aquarius, you might be running away from some stuff and avoiding some hard work. You might be avoiding a conversation with someone. You might be avoiding a job there or a chore that you've been avoiding. And I said avoiding like a whole bunch of times there. What this is really saying is that you need to go and face it. There are times where we need to step away and step back and take a break, but there becomes a point where we're avoiding the work that we have to do. So make sure that you're not avoiding things. And then finally, last but not least, Pisces. This week we have the Six of Cups. So a really wonderful week for you, Pisces. It's a week where you're reconnecting with childhood memories. You might reconnect with an old friend. You're reconnecting with your past. There's a sense of nostalgia, which, you know, in small doses is not harmful. But it's definitely a week of just feeling a sense of childlike joy and wonder again. And taking care of not only the actual children in your life, but your inner child too. So that's what I'm seeing for each of the signs. For the Oracle card of the week, we have receptivity. Allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. And this is interesting because the Six of Pentacles reversed came up. And I think, you know, for all of us, we need to look at how receptive we're being. A lot of times we're not receptive when people want to offer us help. And we feel like we need to, like, you know, go it alone and do it ourselves and independence and all this stuff. It's okay to say yes to things sometimes. It's okay to say thank you when somebody gives you a gift or a compliment. It's okay to receive. We don't always have to be like producing and doing things. So be open. And it's not just, you know, somebody may actually like give you a gift, but just the gifts from the universe and being thankful and grateful for all of those things. Now, it's interesting because, like I said, the Six of Pentacles reverse came up for Capricorn. It's saying like don't be so over generous, or be careful about receptivity too, because some people, they're not really giving you something, they're giving you, but they want something in return. So, you know, be careful with those kind of issues. But overall, it's a good time to just be open to all the wonderful things in the universe that's giving to us. So that's what I'm seeing for the week. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I love seeing all the comments. Thank you so much. As always, peace, love, rock and roll.